Welcome to Boys episode 86.
There's no return from 86. I did it.
You back to your old ways.
I've been waiting for 2 weeks.
You're just back to your old ways, man. We're all back to our old ways. Our new ways. It's a new year.
You know, as my man said, it's been a while.
Wait, who's your man?
Aaron Lewis.
It's been a while.
Aaron Lewis.
Yeah, we're homies. We're tight.
Aaron Boobanks Lewis.
Wow.
From Stained.
Are you for real?
That's his middle name.
You know that I saw Stained once?
And so did Robbie. I think Robbie's seen Stained a couple of times.
See him every time I wash my underwear. I haven't seen Stained, I don't think.
Really? That's the one new metal band that slipped away.
They just stained by.
Just they streaked right on by.
Yeah. I'm not stoked that I did.
Where and when?
Well, this is going to make me sound even worse.
2 weeks ago.
No. The timing, it was still not good.
Mm-hmm.
I was like 13, and my buddy was like, hey man, Creed's gonna be in town. And I was like, so we're gonna go, right? And he was like, oh yeah, for sure. And so they opened for Creed, and there was more
Sick
fire at that show than I feel like is appropriate for a Christian band.
Do you mean pyrotechnics?
No, like the place was on fire. No, like Creed.
No. Scott Stapp was spitting hot fire.
He was rapping
all night.
Hot fire. No, there was like flaming pyrotechnics. And I'm like, hey, I don't know if you got the memo, but like that's
Some 80s shit.
Well, it's evil.
It's evil, right?
Right?
Is pyrotechnics evil?
I mean, it's not, but
I
like
guarantee you
it's
Stryper
just-
had pyro.
It's like they didn't have smoke or anything. They just cut out all the bullshit and just had flamethrowers, dude. It was nuts.
So there weren't cannons?
No. Fucking fire. It was just like all the time. And he was just like,
Even on arms wide open, just flames.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was nuts.
So if flames are evil, what would Christian pyrotechnics be?
Smoke? A snow machine.
Fog machine.
A fog machine.
Like clouds, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there should be Christian pyrotechnics nor Christian
Christian
bands.
pyrotechnics. Well, hey, I went to school for pyro, but I went to a Bible college. Right. I did the pyrotechnics course.
It's just like a bunch of halos over the band members and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe like that.
Or just crosses lit up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was raised in church, and I went to a lot of Christian shows when I was younger, but never
A concert.
pyrotechnics. I did see Carmen. I saw Carmen. I saw DC Talk.
Hey,
I saw Audio Adrenaline.
That motherfucker knows how to rock.
Dude, talk about pyro.
Carmen.
He came out spitting hot fire. Do you remember Carmen?
Oh, yeah. He was a singer. I think he rapped on a couple of things.
He might have had a rap stage,
And
a phase.
He did like a rock and roll thing. He was really creepy looking, though.
He was also like a crooner, like kind of like he wore a suit, and he sang like these traditional sounding songs. He had this one about a boxer that I really liked.
Yeah, it's called The Contender or something.
The Champion.
The Champion.
I think.
And he was on the cover. He was the boxer.
He had boxing gloves on.
He looked, if you're listening, just Google Carmen / Christian music or what. That's not how you Google things. Google that shit and look at Carmen.
Yeah, let's see this.
CARMAN.
It's like my job
I
now,
believe
and
so.
I'm just dropping the ball.
Carman. He's a Carman.
He's a car man?
Car salesman.
Carman.
San Diego
Christian.
is his last name.
It might be MEN. But he work done. Obviously, late 80s, early 90s work.
I
wanna
want to see if this works.
I'm going to say...
Christaman, dude?
I'm going to say that he looked like Regis Philbin.
Like a young
Regis. Yeah. Like
I
a
think
young,
more like
God-fearing Regis.
Okay, this is gonna sound really mean, but
Hit that images tab,
this is the
bro.
only way I could talk
There
to him.
he is.
See, that's new.
There he is.
I want to go like 90s.
Whoa,
Okay.
he really he forgot to tuck in his shirt there.
He
sure
looks
did.
like a 80s bad guy now.
Now there's
Looks like you should be in The Sopranos. Look, Carmen
Okay.
Soprano.
There's
Oh my God, what is this?
Oh, he's a
there was a
Egyptian man there.
there was a homosexual comedian in the 90s.
He looks like he's
He looks a
about to free
lot
people.
like
I don't know.
Joe Patelio.
Then you got the Watchman over here.
that is the Watchman.
Oh my God.
The Watchman. He's talking. It's a spoof. It's talking about God, like the Watchman.
And instead of the smiley face thing, he's got what? Jesus?
a Jesus
A
fish.
Jesus fish.
That's it. That's the
Okay.
one I had. I had that on
This-
cassette. The standard.
This looks like
white power shit.
he runs a school and he fucks all the boys. Like,
No. That's when you're scrolling through Netflix, all the shitty straight to Netflix movies.
Yeah.
That's an action adventure film.
Yeah.
He is the terrorist taking over the school. or he's the Antichrist. Look at him now. Oh,
yeah, he filled out a bit.
Carmen was a great guy. Who was the Christian?
This one's dope.
Which one?
Oh,
we're just looking at shit on the internet.
No,
We gotta stop that for so long.
Who was the Christian? The Christian Weird Al? Mike Lowry?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he did the Christian.
You know what we should do? This is like kind of behind the curtain stuff. We should, when we look up all these pictures, I know that people can't see them, and I apologize for that, you guys, but maybe we can just slap some on like on the website or something.
like a recap post.
Yeah, like a recap post, so you guys can see these pictures too. Because I mean,
we'll pick the best ones.
Right, the best ones, or just listen to the podcast with your phone in your hand, like you are already.
You've
probably
got to
doing.
search something other than Carmen because I can't keep looking at Carmen.
No, I mean, what?
But I can't hear the thing. I know the man. I cannot for the life of you, I can't for the life of you.
Wow.
I couldn't even
Try
sing
hard.
I couldn't hum a melody of a Carmen song.
Yeah, me neither.
Dab.
Is this better?
That's much better.
Dab on the haters.
We're gonna dab on this episode here.
We
in just
should
a
dab
moment.
on the episode because we got to get to them fucking plugs,
Episode.
bro.
Right. Wait, what?
Hey, speaking of plugs with Carmen, I got some plugs right now.
Butt plugs.
Boyspodcast.com. That's a website. It has the hub. It is the hub of all things boys. It has all the links, the drinks, the stinks.
Are you spitting hot fire?
I'm spitting hot fire. Has links to our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, our SoundCloud, our YouTube page. Brand new, up and running, just for you.
Please, speaking of the YouTube page, we don't have a custom URL yet because you have to get a certain amount of subscribers and your account has to be a certain age.
Hint, subscribe.
Yeah, take a moment, just Google or go to YouTube and search Boys Podcast Oklahoma because there's a lot of podcasts called the Something Boys.
Yeah.
So we haven't risen the ranks yet like we have in iTunes. Do Boys Podcast Oklahoma. You scroll down a little bit, you'll see our logo. Smash that button, then smash that subscribe button.
Smash that fucking button. Just smash.
Yeah, give us a subscribe. We're going to put the podcast up on YouTube every week as well, just for another avenue. And eventually we're going to get into perhaps some video stuff. We'll see how it goes.
Some video. You know what I went to school for? I got a degree in video stuff.
I went to school for Christian porn.
We're also available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud. Please rate, review, subscribe, share.
Speaking of share your thoughts with us. Email us, boys@boyspodcast.com. Send us an email, put your physical address in the bottom. We'll send you out some free stickers and perhaps one of these brand new Boys Come Original buttons. I'm looking at a bowl of buttons right now. I just got to Johnny Appleseed these little son of a guns.
A bowl of buttons.
A bowl of buttons.
I got a bowl of buttons.
You're in a singing mood tonight.
Guys, it could be some medicine I took earlier. Thank you to the sponsors, Anthem Brewing. AnthemBrewing.com. Right now I'm having the Ride or Die PA. Back in season.
Anthem Brewing. Beer for drinking in the parking lot at the Carmen concert.
For sure. Fat Bison. Proprietor of fantastic homemade wood signs and furniture for you and yours. FatBison.com. Finally. OKC Comedy. You guys ready to laugh? I'm ready to laugh.
Turn this off. That's my new thing for the new year. I'm going to be shitty about our own podcast. Like,
Great.
This sucks. Stop. Just, hey, stop what you're doing.
Stop it! It's just recorded masturbation.
It really is. And I'm okay with that.
But
We'll get into that later.
But isn't everything... but you know what isn't masturbation? Or what you can masturbate to? OKCComedy.com. Go there. They'll have calendars of upcoming shows. I don't think there's anything in the pipe, whatever you want to say.
Yep.
Yet. But check them out. Maybe go to a local show. Check them out.
I've heard some things.
Things coming. Things are afoot.
You ever heard of a guy named George Carlin?
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, but they like him and they book comedy shows, so maybe you'll laugh if you go see him. OKCComedy.com. Lastly, thank you for the donations, tweets, and comments. Any feedback you throw back our way means the world to us. We appreciate you guys listening and sticking with us into 2018.
Thank you, guys.
Without further ado,
Yeah.
what were you going to say? Because I just cut you off.
I was going to say something about comedy and a joke about 86. They don't 86 the laughs. Or something.
Wow.
But they are serving up hot, fresh comedy.
There you go. Comedy?
Whoa. Did we just invent a new genre?
Comedy.
Genre?
We're a comedy podcast.
We're masturbatory. A masturbatory podcast. I like it.
Definitely. And here it is.
Episode
86.
86. We're going to 86 this intro. Welcome.
Like a new day dawned.
A new day did dawn.
A new year dawned.
We took a week off.
Mm-hmm.
We took a week off for that little dead week between Christmas and New Year.
The time that means absolutely nothing. It's like the time between fucking. It means nothing. All we're here to do is fuck. Anyways,
I'm just letting you drown,
bury myself.
Do that.
No, okay. So the day after the day of Thanksgiving, or the day after, Halloween. There's that whole month we were talking about how November's a shit month. Fuck it. The day after Christmas, same thing. Well, that was done. We got what, 5-6 days, a week. It's exactly a week till New Year's Day.
Yeah. This last week has been like, you know, when you're like, you're leaving work, and you're like, hey. Bye, Charles. Well, you realize that you and Charles parked right next to each other. Mm-hmm. So you're walking to your cars at the same time, but you can't say anything because you already said goodbye. So there's that weird long before anything happens next.
Well, see, Dylan, you're a younger lad. In my generation, what you do is
did you have to walk
you give
home uphill both ways in the snow?
Maybe.
Dad?
Okay, you do the bye. You walk next to each other to your cars.
Uh-huh.
And if you can give him a dad and be like, oh, well, I'll see you later. Or like, give him a wave. Give him one of those 2-finger waves. Okay. All right, now.
I'm a big fan of a proponent, if you will, of just like the sup, like the head nod.
Yeah.
That's like my thing. Just nod.
But do
peace
not,
sign.
Do not fucking be that guy next year who goes, I'll see you next year.
I was that guy at work.
Did you say it a lot?
Well, no, not a lot. I said it once to a crowd.
That's fine. But the guy who says it to every person they see.
Right. Just,
hey, Julie, I'll see you next year. Hey, Scott, it's going to be a year till I see you, buddy.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
Yeah. I didn't hear that once.
Larry David, I believe, coined the term the double goodbye.
Yeah.
And I believe Dave Chappelle had a skit or somebody where these two guys left work and they said goodbye. Well, then they ended up on the elevator and then they went their separate ways, said goodbye. Then one of them couldn't find their car, so they ran into each other at the parking lot and they said goodbye again. So it was like this crazy long goodbye. And then one of them got jealous about the other one and followed the other one home because he wanted to say goodbye last.
The long goodbye.
Genius stuff.
See,
the longest.
If I said goodbye to you once, that's all you're getting. Like if we're walking, then I'm just like, we already said we don't have to make it weird, and I'm not going to give you like the 2-finger or the head nod. Like I get it, but for me, I'm just like, that's all you get, man. You get one. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, you're a lazy millennial, you know. One is all you get with you guys.
Yeah,
always on your phones or whatever. Yeah. Pokemon
Go, and you should Pokemon Go and say goodbye again to your friend or your coworker, who's probably not your friend. He's a coworker and stays in that coworker category, or she. Women are allowed to work now.
Or anything in betwgoing. Gender fluid.
How did we get here? How did we get...
We always get here. We always get here.
It's just like... We started with goodbyes, and now we're talking about all the genders now.
Well, let me ask you this.
Okay.
You see it on TV all the time.
Somebody's
on their phone. No, long goodbyes. I just watch movies about people dying. It's the last goodbye.
Can't do that twice.
Well... You know, if you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, I guess you can't die twice. You can't. Is that a Bond movie? You can't die twice.
You only die once, right? Is that what it is?
No, that
Yodo? Did he invent Yodo? Wait, YOLO.
No,
you only live once.
No, YOLO.
Like, that's YOLO. Okay, yeah. What is the Bond movie called?
Not YOLO.
Die Another Day.
Die Another Day.
The spy who
shagged me.
I love that one. That was my favorite.
Those are really seriously, dare I say, criminally underrated movies.
The Austin Powers trilogy? Yes.
They're pretty solid.
They're solid.
The first one's incredible. The second one's good. Third one's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as a series.
Well, I said this before we recorded. Something I wanted to talk about, maybe is whatever, but it's coming up because you just said it. Things you loved when you were younger that you give a second watch, or not even younger, things that you thought were cool a fucking year ago, and you give it a rewatch or a re-listen, and you're like, ugh, you get a little cringy about it.
I've got one. Let me interject real quick. I'm crossing my fingers. I had to remember this. When you're watching a movie, you're watching TV, nobody says goodbye on the phone. That's kind of a hack thing to say. I've heard comedians say jokes about that forever. But like, wouldn't that be kind of dope if you just didn't say goodbye to people? Like, if we were leaving work today, let's say you're leaving your job, like you just clock out and you just leave.
Yeah. You don't have to say goodbye to anybody.
Why the goodbye?
Well, I think there are people who do that, and they're considered assholes.
Or that don't say goodbye?
Yeah.
That just leave?
Yeah.
Dude.
But saying goodbye is so hard because you say goodbye.
Hey, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, Rob.
You say goodbye once. Okay, hold on. Check this out. You say goodbye 0 times.
Okay.
You're an asshole.
Right.
You say goodbye once. You're perfectly normal.
Right.
You say goodbye twice, and you're awkward, and there's no way to like play that cool.
Right. But what if, hey, tally hoo-hoo. What if you work in
You
an
should
office?
do that instead of goodbye.
Tally hoo-hoo. No, I'm going to never do that again. So
And for the record, I believe it's a tally hee hoo.
Okay, there is a he.
Or she.
Or a whatever.
Tally she hoo.
So what, you work in an office and you just say goodbye to one person and then you leave. You're an asshole to everybody else in the shop?
Yeah, I think about that a lot because, you know, where we work, there's like several stations and I try to say goodbye to everyone. I mean, I don't go around and like pop my head in every room and say goodbye, but like if somebody's within earshot, they're getting a goodbye. Just one.
That's the Robbie guarantee.
See, you're way better than me. I say goodbye to James because we're in the same room. And I'm like, hey, James.
Later, man.
I'll see you tomorrow.
If you run into someone at the old time clock, you don't say goodbye?
No.
Oh, you are an asshole.
I mean, if it's like you, well, we're probably riding together. But if it's like, I don't know, there's like, yeah, I mean, we all know what's happening.
Wouldn't that be a really long goodbye? If you said bye to Rob at you're clocking out and then you get in the car together, dead silent.
Drive all the way home
Yeah.
in silence. All you hear is the motor running and the wind.
Because you already said bye. The conversation has ended.
We get to the house and then you go, all right, man, see you later, and just go to your room.
Yeah.
Also awkward.
That'd be really fucking weird.
A double bye.
That would be
The longest goodbye.
If I lived with someone like that, I would check their room when they're not there. I'd be like, this dude's probably got like a dead cat. I don't know. It'd be weird.
It's fresh.
But I don't know. That's weird. That's weird shit. Wait, hold on.
Is that
Have you
serial
guys-
killer level?
Huh? It's the beginning.
Yeah.
Wait, I could go into this in
Well,
depth.
they say
we don't have
that,
to do that.
you know, it's the cat. You injure animals.
Uh-huh.
Well,
And
first
then-
it's like army men.
Does he
right?
say goodbye
No,
to people at
it
work?
doesn't have to be.
Oh.
It can be.
He didn't. That's. I think you can look it up. Google that right now.
Did Charles Manson ever say goodbye?
No.
He did. He was a super charming dude. He probably said,
What are we
"Hey,
talking
goodbye, guys." It was like that. Like,
Check you later, guys.
yeah, see you, dude.
Why is he fucking the radio DJ? Hey, it's Charles Manson,
Because he's a
102.5.
fucking garbage person. He was a fucking weirdo, dude.
Garbage dump.
Garbage dumpster fire. Charles Manson.
So back to the back to the rewatch. All right.
So mine was recently. I was bored at home. The wifey was at work. I had the day off. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to just pop something on while I'm doing things around the house. I'm like, oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I liked that in the theater. That was fun. The first one was great, too. I'm going to pop that on. Could not get past the opening scene
Of the second one?
of the second one. And
Okay.
I was just cringe
Really?
fucking cities. Like, oh, my God, this movie is fucking terrible. And then, so I finish it with a critical mind. Like, this movie is dog shit. And then it got me thinking of, well, what else was dog shit that I thought was great?
Things that didn't hold up?
Yeah.
Man.
Wait. I've been looking up pictures of Charles Manson. You're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Sorry.
I haven't
Sardines of the Galaxy 2.
Sardines of the
Guardians of the
Galaxy?
Galaxy. No. See, that one was the bad one.
It stinks.
So you watched the second one and you liked it, and then you went back to watch
it again,
and you
and
didn't
it was
like it.
terrible.
Well, I don't think it's terrible.
It's pretty bad. And
Is
then I
it?
started thinking about all the Marvel movies. I'm like, are they really that good? are we just like led to believe they're good? We're dumb.
Right.
Theater. I don't want to call it cinema is dumbed down so much these days that there's really, when something like A Mother comes out or a Get Out comes out, it's rare. You know?
I don't think it's rare so much as it's diluted.
Yes.
By so much coming out.
So much Marvel.
There's
so much
still
DC.
great movies coming out, and there's still, well, more than ever, really shitty movies coming out and shitty music. And but the thing is,
It's always been that way, and it's always going to be that way.
well, it's just going to get worse.
Well, there's way more shitty music than there are shitty movies.
Well, but there's a lot more music than there are movies.
Exactly.
So,
Because you know what's cheap? GarageBand, because it's free. You know what's expensive? Cameras to make a movie.
true. And going to, what'd you say earlier? Christian.
Going to a Christian film school.
Yeah.
I took Christian documentary and...
Thing is, we all have opinions about things, and this is something I kind of wanted to get into, talking about the new year, the new me.
You know what I heard about opinions? They're like assholes.
yeah.
Everyone loves eating them.
I'm on a steady diet of opinions. My own.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Sorry. Okay, new year, new you.
So, okay, let's back this up.
Okay.
Back this up, all right?
Back that ass
Back. God damn it.
It
Josh.
Did I beat you
is-
to it?
You beat me to it.
It is a new year.
Mhm.
There is not a new me. There is
Same old-
zero, same
Yeah.
old curmudgeon, same old dad.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a list of resolutions?
No.
Or drunkenly verbally said, I'm going to do this
Oh, no.
better next year.
I've had my share of resolutions. I believe we all have had resolutions.
And by
Yeah.
the third, they go away.
Sometimes they sneak into February. Sometimes they might leap into March. But I have had my share of resolutions. I wanted to ask you guys, actually, what are your thoughts on resolutions in general? Not
As
if you had one or
Yeah.
if you don't, but this show's all about opinions.
Like as a thought, as a practice, all that. Okay. I think they are ridiculous, and that's just me. If you're going to do something, you should just do it. If you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, you're only setting yourself up to fucking fail. What you do is you just do it. And I hate saying that. I sound like a fucking total fucking dick when I say it. Like a buddy of mine was quitting smoking. How did you quit smoking, Josh? I just fucking quit. Well, it's not that easy. I'm like, it kind of is. If you really want to quit, you'll quit. If you don't,
Right.
then you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Like me and drinking. Like I do this thing all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna quit. Like if I have like a really, and
is
for
it
me,
usually if you have a hangover?
a hangover or a hangover if like I drank way too or spent too much money.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I spent like $100 the other night. Like, oh god, I gotta quit. I gotta quit. Like that happens once every fucking like 6 months or something.
yeah.
Right.
If that. It's like, no, it's not. The drinking isn't the problem. It's I need to control other things in my life. Not really control. I need to put myself on a better path other ways. That way, that kind of thing happens less. I don't go out as much because I'm doing art or I'm making something or I'm involving myself more in like doing stuff for the podcast or, I'm making vacation plans with my wife, doing things that it's not like, oh, I'm bored.
It comes down to when I think about that kind of stuff, and I have the same thoughts all the time. It comes down to me feeling like that stuff will make me a better person.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
those party times won't be out of like boredom
But here's
or
the thing,
whatever.
I've had that same thought. The better person thought, it'll make me a better person, but is it how I want to appear to everybody? I want people to think that I'm a better person, or do I really have a problem with what I do? Because I don't have a problem with what I do.
Right.
I do have a problem. I don't want people to think that I'm a shithead or just goes out and drinks all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think I ever wanted to be the buffoon,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I've ever been the buffoon. I mean, I've done some dumb shit, and I'm me.
Right.
I mean, nope. Po Buddy's perfect, but
It's full by
come.
Yeah, that's oh.
But no,
how
it's-
sad would that be?
Comedy.
But with that, that's just for the side of like getting things out of like drinking or drugs or smoking or whatever. But the other ones are
drugs.
like body stuff. Like I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna start going to the gym and work out. Why? We're all gonna fucking die. There's nothing that's going to stop that train
Don't you
from
want to-
just slamming into a wall and you're done.
Well, the thing is, though, is if and I'm sorry to cut you off here.
That's all right. Go
I
ahead.
just feel like that one, like the going to the gym thing, you're like 90% of people are going to go to the gym once. And that's fine. That's fine.
No, that is totally a thing. You're right.
Yeah. But that one I feel like is a good one to have because, I mean, everyone should try and be a healthier person.
Oh, I'm not saying go eat Doritos and chug beers.
You're totally delaying the inevitable for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I would rather, you know, park my car to death, not run myself into a wall. Like what you just, you know, like...
No, okay, I guess my analogy there made it seem like I was just like, fucking party till the end, dude. That's not what I meant. What I meant was...
Never stop drinking.
Ever. We're all on this... We're all on this journey, man, of life.
Here we go.
And
what are we signing a yearbook?
It ends.
Getting heady with Josh.
It all ends. And so occasionally I get these, I've talked about it on the podcast before, mortality freakouts. And one just slipped up on me last night as I was watching Black Mirror. My wife was over on the other side of the couch. We were like snuggling her blanket. And
you have a long life.
Do you get the feeling? do you get the mortality feeling? And it creeps up like from your stomach. It's like, ooh, one day you're not going to be alive anymore. That's not going to be cool. And then I'm like,
and then you have to go. Then you have to, at one point you have to go. Gotta stop thinking about it. Gotta stop thinking about it. Anything. Think of anything.
So I'm like, oh, this show is cool. Oh, it's Black Mirror. It's all about mortality and how all this is fucking like. Can't be watching this. Let's pull my phone up and just check shit real quick. Okay.
So speaking of resolutions, I'm not a big fan. It's not something that I'm like I'm making a resolution every year. And you're right, Dylan. Like gym memberships skyrocket. Last week of December, first week of January, and you know, I go to the gym 3 times a year. I would know, okay?
Yeah,
I'm a real authority. Yeah, it spikes up, and then around February, it's just back down to nothing, and then it kind of takes a dip for a while,
like diets,
and then it evens off, and then it does the same thing over and over. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the resolution. Like I think that's great. You know, whatever. But I've never been one to really make one. I mean, maybe when I was a lot younger and more idealistic or whatever.
Sure.
But now it's like I don't put as much weight into them. I didn't make a resolution this year, but resolutions got me to thinking. And if I were to make a resolution, it would be to just like take better care of myself. And what I mean by that is like go to the fucking dentist.
Yeah,
you got a chipped tooth, motherfucker. It ain't gonna heal itself. I'm not Wolverine.
I'm in the same boat, dude. I have a chipped tooth that I really gotta have somebody look at it. Yeah, because like you said,
start talking like this soon if I'm not careful.
It's
gonna wear away. Yeah, it will wear away eventually.
Yeah, that stuff. But it'll just round out though. It'll be all right.
But in that life, it's just like you finally are worn down to a rotten tiny nub.
No, okay. On the way here, I was listening to NPR, and they were talking about Alzheimer's, and there's a doctor on there talking about
Old-timers
disease, Old-timers Day, Alzheimer's Day. Basically, he was just saying that, it's inevitable. The brain, when you get old, you age, your brain turns to shit.
It's like an iPhone 4 battery.
Yeah, it's going to die eventually.
Done.
But it's like, the thing is, all you can do is just train your brain to do it slower.
Yeah.
Eventually, you are going to forget people, unless you're lucky and you just die.
That's the gym thing, too, though. It's like... Yes, we're all going to die, Josh.
But I want to maintain...
You're going to die.
Oh, I know.
You're going to not exist.
I know.
Where is your soul going to be? Is it going to be up there with Carmen?
No. Okay, that's something that... Okay, I'll do this and then we'll wrap up what you're saying. I think that's part of it. I think what it is growing up Christian and having that... Now I have like the fear of like... I think it's because now I know that... I don't know that there's nothing. No one knows what happens, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing. I'm like, great. So I die and that's just fucking it. It lights out. Or is it Black Mirror style where like you're stuck in something... You know what I mean? Or is there a heaven and hell? And I'm going to hell because I blasphemed God and said that you don't exist.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is it?
That's the whole point, though. And this always
either way, it's all negative.
It always comes. Any way you slice it,
it's bad.
It stinks. I am in the same boat, man. I'm like, is there? Isn't there? I've said it on the podcast before. I've never said that I'm an atheist. Like agnostic. Yeah, I wear a front, you know? But I can't fully commit. And maybe that's a resolution.
Well, see, that's the problem.
I should fully commit.
Well, we didn't do our church thing.
No, I didn't commit.
We didn't commit to going to church.
Darn it.
I know. God damn.
We'll live and die.
You were saying before that, though. Before we talked about my mortality and shit.
Oh, I don't know.
You lost
This train
it.
is going
okay, going to the gym. I get it.
to hell.
I definitely get maintaining and keeping it like the Alzheimer's. Your brain slips and it eventually just wears out, like a set of tires. You know, but you can't change the brain. You're stuck with this one.
You can feed the brain, though.
You can feed it,
and you can maintain the brain.
You can maintain the brain. You can like a set of tires. You can go to a guy and just have him patch it up. Just keep patching that tire.
Just patch that brain.
Until eventually...
Patching the brain.
It just pops.
Your brain pops?
Well, the tire will pop or deflate or something. But
or
then
just
your brain
wear out.
Wear out. But that happens with your body too. Like, I started to notice like pains. I was just rubbing my own shoulder today at work like an old man because it hurts. But there's that. I'm like, what is that? And then you start getting the paranoia of like, well, I'm 35. It could be cancer.
Dude, I'm going to be 37 years old in a little over a month.
I'll be 36 in 2 weeks.
I'm turning 25 this month.
You know what?
To be young
you know
and
what?
spry.
I love...
I got a lot more life experience than you, son.
See, my fear...
Okay.
I probably don't. That's a sad thing.
I don't doubt it, but like...
Do you think about that, Robbie, ever? Like, remember when when you were younger and you think that, like, they don't know. They're just trying to be the fuck authority. They don't know what they're talking about. And then
I'm still going to be doing this when I'm in my 40s and 50s,
yeah,
man.
but then you're like, dude, it's not. Listen, I get it. It's cats in the cradle for sure. It's like, no, dude, I lived it. I fucking get it. Yes, I get it. You want to tattoo your dick or you want to go fuck your girlfriend when you're 16. Like, I know you want to. It's there, but be fucking safe, man. Just. You don't want a baby at 16.
No, but everybody should be able to fuck at 16.
Also, the whole like drug thing. Yeah, man, I know you really want to smoke weed, and that's fine. Just make sure it doesn't go anywhere else.
Right.
Also, know that your brain is not done forming yet, so don't do that shit too much because you'll turn into a fucking burnout.
It's not feeding the brain when you're 14 years old.
It's feeding the brain when you're 25. Like, it's really good. I'm not saying it's really good for you to smoke weed, guys.
Actually, I'm pretty sure smoking weed is really like the only drug that doesn't completely fuck with your brain at that stage.
Or your body.
Yeah,
you know?
It doesn't.
Well, no, at that stage,
at 50,
in a developing brain, it is not
it,
good.
It won't stunt like your growth, like physically and stuff like that. Other drugs like fucking totally will. But
you ever seen a 4-foot alcoholic?
I'm like a foot away from that. No, I'm kidding.
I rode in a Greyhound across the country to see one.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
I think you told the world about that.
I think I was the alcoholic, actually.
Well, you know.
I don't know. I woke up one morning and I was just like, fuck it. I'm tired. Like, I'm just tired. Yeah. I'm older now and I'm tired. Over our winter break, this dead week between Christmas and New Year's.
Do a lot of sleeping.
Dude, I fucking hibernated.
Like a fucking bear? Did you stay in bed? Was it one of those ones where you stay in bed so long your body starts to hurt from being in bed so long?
I saw a tweet today and it cracked me up. It was like, I've been in bed so long, I finally understand what Charlie Puckett's grandparents were like. And they're just like, fuck it, we're staying in bed. Like, we're not getting out. Yeah. Dude, I dusted off my down comforter that I forgot that I had. It was in my closet in the hallway.
Folded up nice and
musty, smelling like a closet. And I washed it, dried it, put it on my bed just in time for the holiday break.
For that cold snap.
Dude, I love that thing. And I had my laptop in bed and I had all my remotes. You know, you have like your trinkets around
your tissues and all that.
Both used and unused.
Oh God.
But no, do you ever do you ever hole up in bed?
Dude, yes.
Do you take your stuff? Do you have like your goods around you?
No, my phone, laptop, both have to be plugged in at all times.
A charger for sure.
Yeah.
I'll have a water or like
a drink.
Nighttime, like a beer or a cocktail or whatever. And then other things will be everything's got to be within our arm's reach, like the fat people in the Wall-E, you know,
My 600-pound life.
Yeah, just that. That's it.
Good.
And you're there, and you're binge watching shows, or you'll go back and watch a classic that you love. Maybe you watch all 3 Austin Powers movies, you know, or you know what? I'm gonna listen to that podcast I've been wanting to listen to.
Yeah, I'll burn through some podcasts. Hardcore,
or just fucking sleep for like 12 hours a day.
And wake up, jerk off, go back to sleep.
Oh, those are the best.
You know the drill.
And like, I was gonna, you know what? After I jerk off, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna start the day. You know what? Fuck it. It's cold. I'm not gonna go outside.
See, I'm scared because I did like the opposite of what you did. But then hearing about what you did, I was like, why didn't I do that? Like, I stayed up until 7:30 2 days ago. Why?
Because?
And then the night before that, 3. The night before that, 3. The night before that, 4. What? And I'm waking up. My body is just like, no, homie, you're waking up at 10:30 and you're going to hate all day because I don't take naps because I'm scared of missing out.
Dylan, you're 25. Like, when I was 25, I stayed up till fucking forever. Yeah. Like, fuck it. You'll look at the clock like, oh, it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I won't go to bed. I'll try to go to bed, but I can't because I'm got all this fucking. But like at 36, I'll be 36. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna work tomorrow. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna binge watch some shit, and I'll be laying in bed. And it's almost like I'm a fucking reverse werewolf. At midnight, I'm just like, just out, dude. And I don't know what the fuck it is.
The way you talk about how you can go to sleep baffles me because you're just like, yeah, head's on the pillow at 10. I'm just like, I'm walking into my room at 10.
No.
There's not a fucking chance, dude.
But don't get it twisted. I do not sleep good. That's why I go to bed early. That's why I go to bed early. Because it's hard for me to fall asleep and it's hard for me to stay asleep.
Being in bed is not the same as being asleep.
No, I'm on my fucking laptop till midnight.
Yeah.
I'm just landing gear down, belly time under a freshly washed Downy.
See, I guess
sheet. I sleep under a Downy sheet. Just one.
I guess for me, it's
I'm fucking the Snuggle Bear.
I go into my room, and I could say I do way cooler stuff than this, but I'd be lying. I will play video games, or I'll watch something on Netflix, and I'll start doing that at like 10.
Yeah.
And
Netflix and chill with yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, that's my whole life right now, and it's great. It's super cool, but. When I'm like, all right, time to go to sleep, I pass the fuck out. Like when I like last night, yesterday, binge watched like 6 episodes of a TV show, and then I put something on that I don't care about.
Fuller House.
Yeah. And then
it's good,
dude. It looks so bad. Show. No.
Talk about something that should never have been brought back. No,
it was. I was watching Mindhunters, and then I turned on Family Guy, and I know a bunch of people for some reason talk shit about that show, and it's fine. You liked The Simpsons; it's almost the same show.
I put it in the Rick and Morty side.
I like Rick and Morty.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I'll say this:
everybody has opinions.
The Family Guy fans. I was a Family Guy fan for a while. I lived with the old Rory, and that's all we did. We watched Family Guy and just smoked weed, all the time. And I still have it's still funny.
Yeah. But it's a funny show. Sure. I just, like, I don't talk about it to people. I'm not like, oh, dude, Family Guy.
Because you're a Family Guy guy. Yeah, but here's the thing. That's one of those you go back and rewatch it like, oh. I mean, I guess at the time it was funny, but dude, it's still good for you. There's shows that I turn on to go to sleep, you know? Exactly.
And it's been Family Guy for a while.
Mine was Aqua Teen Hunger Force for a long time. And it was subconscious because I used to do that. Me and my homie who I lived with, we would watch the DVDs and we would just fall asleep to them. Yeah. So the, what do you call that screen? When it goes back to the home screen.
Like the menu.
And it's just playing that music over and over.
And you just hear that all night.
Like, I got comfortable with that. It helped me sleep. Yeah. So, like, I'm going to put this on because it's going to go to the menu, and then I'll just sleep like a goddamn baby.
Yeah. That's that. For a while, it was like Bob Ross. I'd fall asleep watching Bob Ross. Can't watch Bob Ross anymore.
I heard that's a really good one to fall asleep
to.
Dude. Perfect.
It's the perfect show for pretty much anything other than watching TV.
Yeah. It's so good, and I can't wait to be able to watch it again. But I used to fall asleep to it all the time, and now it's reverted back to Family Guy, and it's just easy to fall asleep to. Anthem Brewing.
When I need to fall asleep, I drink Anthem Brewing.
I drink about 10 of them. Do a little hitting, fall right asleep.
Might not fall asleep on your bed, but you'll fall asleep
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dylan, are you still at that spry age where you find yourself falling asleep fully clothed on top of your bed?
Oh fuck no.
Okay,
I haven't done that since I was like 13, dude. When it's Betty Bye time, all clothes are just like. Have you watched
porn?
No. Well, yes, but
No.
I can't think of the movie. No, I just like I fucking at 10 o'clock. I derobe. I have some fresh, crisp whitey tidies, and then I.
Oh, you put on clean undies for bed?
Yeah, I mean
That is fucking genius. I've never thought about that.
No, because I'm wearing these stank ass undies.
Yeah, no, you take off your stank ass undies, you put on some clean drawers.
That's
your body's
a great
not gonna be doing
idea.
any moving.
See,
And I sleep cold, so I'm not sweating in my underoos.
Now here's what you do.
And you hit the ground running.
I've got disposable income of sorts.
I got disposable diapers.
No,
Disposable underwear.
I know.
That's different.
I've got enough disposable.
Wait, are all diapers disposable?
I can buy a pack
Not
of
if you
underwear. I could buy a pack of underwear a week, disposable income. I'll pay $13 for a week of just like, I'm going to wear these. These are my nighttime, bedtime undies.
Bedtime undies.
Yeah.
My mind is being blown, not to cut you off, but by the fact that I've never put on fresh drawers right before I got in bed.
Dude, it's a new thing.
Now I put on fresh, like I usually shower at night, so
Right.
I'm kind of there.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm still like putting a few miles on them before I get in the sack.
Yeah.
Dude, a brand new whitey tidy.
Here's the thing. This is what you do.
Blackie tidy.
Since you shower at night, you fucking free ball till you go to bed, and then you slap those bad boys on, take everything else off, sleep with just the underwear on.
Yeah.
They're pretty much.
Oh, that's all I sleep in. I sleep in underwear. That's it.
Well,
if you're lucky, dude.
Well, then why not just free ball, sleep naked, put the tidies on first thing in the morning?
I can't sleep in pants, dude.
No, sleep in nothing.
Dude,
You have a door?
Have you tried sleeping?
Yeah.
Have you slept nude?
I
sleep
try
nude.
to. I like it. I can't do it with roommates because
I don't trust my asshole. I'm sorry. I don't trust my asshole enough to sleep in
Neither do I.
a bed.
you just wash your asshole, my guy.
I'm just saying.
You mean like a little blowout? Or
I'm a
something?
very hairy man. I don't
doesn't-
trust my asshole hair. It's gonna be like
Clean
a
your
cat
asshole
shedding.
hair.
It's gonna be like a cat shedding everywhere on my side of the bed.
Then just wash your sheets more. Hold on.
I have a wife, man. I can't just.
No, you have a wife. Wash your sheets more. I don't understand.
No, I can't share a bed with. I don't know.
You have a wife. Was she's not seen her asshole yet?
No.
Has your wife ever seen your asshole?
Yes.
Then she's fine. If she's seen your fucking just burnt tire asshole,
So wait. Wow.
Your
Is that what my
balloon knot?
butthole looks like?
that's what every dude's butthole
I'm
looks
not
like.
prolapsed. I'm
Looks
just
like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, just like a little, just a.
cinnamon roll with like brown icing on it
I don't know, white icing.
or red icing. If
You know you can wash your asshole, right?
I wash my asshole all the time.
Wait,
Then what's the problem?
do you have bloody asshole?
I'm all the time.
Okay. Yeah, put some pants on.
You're not kidding.
No, I'm just saying it's a hair issue. I don't like being a hairy man.
Bless you.
I used to share it.
Can you
Share it?
Your
Share
asshole?
It. I used to shave it.
share the asshole?
all the time.
All the time.
No, I used to
What's
like
mine
do
is
full
yours.
body shaves just because I think it's
Yeah.
gross. I think
I know.
body hair is disgusting.
I know.
It's gross. I know you know.
Dude,
Body hair is disgusting.
some girls like it. It's weird. I don't know if girls like
Oh, I know.
asshole hair, but
No,
like,
but okay. Here's the thing: do girls like just grow it out? So you have this like tuft of pubes and a dinger hanging out of it.
Wait,
right?
dinger?
Just a little dick hanging out of it, and then the dick has no hair on it because it's a dick. Dicks don't have hair on them, and then you have like this ball hair. Just it's
long.
It's like a potted plant.
The way
It's
you're
like
describing your
the
crotch
roots
is that it
of a
just
potted
looks like a
plant.
geopet. Like,
yes.
no, dude. Okay,
My pubis region is a reverse chia pet.
just get. Fucking
I trim.
Dude, wipe your ass and shave your balls.
the way that you're talking about your downstairs mix-up right now is like you've never seen scissors before.
Oh no, I always trim. I'm just saying.
Then it's probably fine.
I
dude.
don't want to.
It also sounds like maybe you have enough hair to not ever wear underwear.
That's true. I really don't. I've got like my own natural. I got God's undies.
There you go. You just rinse the pubes
And perhaps a problem with incontinence. Are you shitting the bed?
No, I've never shit the bed.
You said that like it's a good thing, though.
It's a great thing because I've pissed my bed as an adult man a couple of times.
Okay.
I've never pissed the bed.
Oh, never?
In my
Me
life. No, since I've been an adult. Like,
Speaking of drinking,
I drank piss.
twice in my life. I was blackout drunk and pissed my own bed.
Huh.
Twice. Same bed.
Same night. I've never.
I can admit that as a man.
Sure, of course you can.
I'm not gonna fucking Brad chat and be like, for the 5th time in my adult life, I've pissed my own bed.
I've shit my pants as an adult. Like,
sure.
Like,
yeah.
but it was like flu shits.
Yeah.
Like fever balls and flu shits.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
it's misjudging a fart.
yeah.
Yeah. You've never shit your own pants?
I'm 24. No.
It'll come.
You've never
It'll happen.
been real sick and like
And shit my pants?
you gotta be like,
Is that what you're asking?
dude, that's
Have I
like,
ever been so sick I shit my pants?
that's like Dark Ages shit. Or sick. That's like Game of Thrones
How old
fucking
are you?
Black Plague sickness.
No, I've never even come close to shitting my pants. If I'm sick and my asshole isn't trustworthy, I'll stick close to the bathroom,
I
dude.
can guarantee if you put into WebMD's search of symptoms,
Go to WebMD.
misjudged a fart,
Yeah.
shit my pants.
Or no, just go to WebMD and just type in shit my pants and see what happens.
oh boy,
You will shit your pants.
it's gonna happen.
You will. And I haven't shit my pants since I was like 26.
New Year's resolution 2018, I will not shit my pants this year.
Please, God. Please, God. I'll never look at porn again
But know that
if I don't shit my pants. ever again.
your last seconds on earth, the thing you're gonna leave behind is shitting your pants. Everyone shits their pants when they die.
It depends on what you die of.
Really?
Yeah. People don't always evacuate their bowels.
Like if you get Mansoned and like you just get gutted.
Yeah.
Oh, you know shit coming out. It's coming out your slit in your stomach.
Yeah.
It ain't coming out that asshole.
Yeah, but what if you get shot in the face?
I'm pretty sure you shit your pants.
Yeah.
I think it also like strangulation, you shit your pants. Like it's just
You're trying to push that air out of your asshole
you're
for
just-
one last gas.
Yeah. Gas through your ass. Can your pants act like a personal trainer?
Sure they can, because you shit your pants.
When's the last time you shit your pants?
Wow, this is
If we
happening.
were to be honest,
I'm just now.
it's been I'm gonna say a few years, at least 5.
Anthem Brewing. You'll shit your pants.
You drink like 5 Ouroboros stouts, you will shit your pants.
Beer shit your pants.
It's a guarantee.
Jesus. When's the last time you shit your pants?
It was about 5 years ago.
5
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah. Let's just say it was 5 years ago. Yes, it was, because I was in. Yeah.
You know, my dad always says never trust a fart, and I got a little too trustworthy.
Yeah.
Last time I got real sick.
Were you in public?
No, I was at home. Thank God.
You never shit your pants in public? You ever had to throw
Nope.
a pair of dirty drawers in a fucking trash can?
Nope.
Did that once.
Last 2 times I had a little shit come out. I was at home. I was very sick, like flu-like. Like, you know when you're like pissing out your ass, you're so sick?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the worst, right?
No, and where it just hurts. It's like, I'm not enjoying this at all.
It's like you're like pissing boiling water out of your...
It's like, and like it's just spitting out like a dragon. Like,
It's like those shits that when you get done shitting, when you stand up, you have to stand for like a minute.
Yeah.
You're just like, yep, still hurts.
Yep.
oh no,
Still
like,
hurts. If I sit
then-
down, I will cry.
And then dab, 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 dab.
Yeah, because when you wipe, you're like, it's like rubbing a jalapeno on a wound. It's like,
It's like wiping with a cheese grater.
no. Yes. Pat. Just gonna pat that shit off.
That's where you dab.
Immediately in the shower. And then you shower, rinse your butthole. You rinse that ass?
Wait, you wash your ass?
Yeah, rinse that ass.
No, of course I do. I'm not an animal. Last 2 times I shit myself. 4th album.
Last 2 times I shit. Okay.
I was very sick.
Yeah.
Fever balls, flu shits.
Fever balls.
Like when you're so sick. When you're so sick, your balls just droop like Turkish taffy.
Oh, mine already does.
I've got a taut pair. If I'm real sick, they get a little long.
Your guys hang still up tight. Like,
Yeah,
just
good to
hold 'em on.
go. I got the balls of a 24-year-old.
Dude, it's like, you know those you go to Eastern Treasures and Crossroads Mall and you got those little massager balls, those steel. It's like putting 2 of those in like a bag. It's just like
Any bag.
a loose, like Play-Doh, and just let it droop. That's what I got rocking.
Do you really?
I
You got
got
long balls?
Dude, I got grandpa nuts.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
No shit?
An ex-girlfriend once called it SBS.
Okay, let me think.
Saggy ball syndrome.
Exactly.
Saggy ball syndrome?
Yeah. I got old man balls.
Sometimes mine.
I'm
it's
admitting
weird.
that on the podcast.
It's weird.
Just talking about our
So like
balls.
sometimes, like most of the time, mine are just like hanging out, just like real close. Close
I mean,
to
they're
the
not
chest.
like hanging to
you
my
know what I'm
knees.
saying?
I'm not bish balling it or anything.
But sometimes, I don't know why this happens.
Mm-hmm.
They just like to chill and that's the best. I don't know why. I just, just like you're just there. They're like, hey, what's up, dude?
When it like
We're
sticks,
hanging out.
sticks to your legs.
I haven't really had the sticking to my legs thing. I got it
right now because it's hot.
It's warm in here.
It is.
Nuts.
Just 3 guys talking about their 6 nuts.
Yeah, we could like talk about pretty much anything else.
Anything other than sweaty nuts.
So resolutions. Let's go back to that.
Oh.
Resolutions. Taking care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean like, go to the gym or eat better or drink less. I mean like, just keep that maintenance up a little bit.
It's
Like shave a little more.
That's the thing.
You
Is
know?
like I feel
Yes.
like why a lot of resolutions don't work is because people were like, all right, it's the first, I'm going to do this big thing now. It's like, no, just
subtlety.
take it in steps.
Yeah.
Like, unless, like, I've heard that a lot of people, like, for them to stop smoking, they're just, like, try and just drop it. And I feel like that's probably a really good way to try and do it. But, like, if you go to the gym 4 times in 1 week, you're not going to go to the gym at all the next week because you haven't gone to the gym other than 4 times. Like,
I know exactly what you mean.
yeah.
Because I've been doing that with any sort of exercise or personal upkeep.
Yeah.
I always tell myself, like I re-subbed to the gym in October or November.
Mm-hmm.
And the first week I went like 3 times.
Yeah.
It was dope. I felt good. And I was like, oh man, you're doing it. And what do I do at the gym? I go like walk fast on a treadmill.
Yeah.
But just get the heart rate up, sweat a little
Hey,
bit.
it's better than sitting at home.
So I do it 3 times and I'm like, man, you're fucking doing it. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're crushing it at the gym.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this journey is just 1 step at a time. I'm like, pace yourself, Rob. And then I pace myself for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that 2 weeks becomes like a month.
Yeah.
And then longer and longer and longer. And haven't been to the gym in a minute.
I've heard it's good to go twice,
Just ever.
No. Like, you go
Twice a week?
Tuesday and you go Thursday. Bang, bang. And you're good.
And those are your nights. You haven't like set like you have
those are your
Taco
gym nights.
Tuesdays. Like just have that be fucking. I'm gonna go to the gym on Tuesday night for like an hour.
And Thursday?
That's the thing though. People think like you go to the gym, you gotta be there for like fucking hours. No, just go for like an hour. Go work out for an hour
Yeah.
and then fucking bounce.
If you did like even, and I don't mean by the time you pull in the parking lot to the time you leave the parking lot, but if you walk in and you're there for like a good 45 minutes of like actual
Doing shit
activity,
in the gym.
Yeah.
not walking around, not getting a drink of water or whatever. Like, I mean, like getting on a treadmill for 30 minutes or like lifting weights for 30 minutes. Like even that is beneficial. I mean, of course you should do an hour, whatever, 2 hours, whatever, but even that little step, but I get into it and I have the best intentions and I'm stoked. Like I'm already like looking at new, like walking fast shoes on like Zappos or something.
I think that's where people falter is they get into but then that puts you in the mode of now I'm shopping, I'm buying something, I'm online. So you're there, you know what I mean? Like now you're like, I'm gonna buy this cool thing, and then you get it, and then I got a badass pair of New Balances. Put on once.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I ran around the block a couple of times. That's it.
And they went back in the box.
Anyway, it was just right there in that dusty corner next to the tracksuit, next to the, all this other. I'm gonna be a magician. I got a top hat. Like you put all these.
You have a top hat in the closet?
Maybe I killed some bunnies.
You don't need a top hat for that.
That's my dead rabbit storage.
DRS, Gangster Lane.
Good one. Good one.
DRS dab.
Notice I said gangster lean.
Yeah, that was real white of you.
Real white.
It's mighty white of you.
No, but it's
That's not
No,
good to say anymore.
It's literally,
I think it's okay when you make fun of
When
white
I
people.
literally
with it.
meaning you're very white.
Yeah.
Yes.
you're a very white person. You're right, Rob. It's about taking small steps. And Dylan, you're right. 2 days a week of whatever it is. If it's gym, if it's smoking, like, you know what? I'm going to try to not smoke today. And then that day becomes
It's all
another
about
day.
willpower.
It's all about willpower.
But
And then
dude,
it rolls into other days.
I know that sounds easy. Like earlier you said,
For
you know,
sure.
if you want to quit smoking, quit smoking. But
I'm not. I know it's an asshole thing to say.
no. I'm not saying it's an
sorry.
asshole thing to say. I'm
Sorry.
just saying it's like easy for you to say because it was easy for you.
I
to
smoked
do.
one on New Year's.
You smoked a cig?
I took 2 puffs of a cigarette, and you know what happened? I was
You probably thought it was super fucking gross,
I
right?
would know. I was champagne drunk as fuck, and I was cleaning up the bar, and somebody just found a pack of like Marlboro Lights or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm like, fuck, I don't have one. It's fucking New Year's.
Sure.
And I light it up like a fucking woo girl party.
I bet you did.
No.
You
The first fucking
expletive
puff,
deleted.
I had I smelled it, and it immediately put me back like nostalgic, like being 15, smoking my first cigarette. It's like,
Ooh.
and then the actual like drag and the puff and the nicotine thing immediately hit me because it's been fucking forever since
Yeah.
I've had a cigarette. And it's like, oh, I get it. Like I understood why it's so hard to quit this. Like,
Yeah.
this feels fucking great.
Yeah. I haven't had a puff of a cigarette
It's chasing
in a long
dragon.
time.
They're chasing the dragon of like, maybe I'll get that fucking good nicotine hit on this next one.
Dude, I haven't had a cigarette in a long time, but like the last time I tried a cigarette, like I remember that feeling, and I'm actually getting the feeling right
Yeah.
now just by talking about it. Like it's like this weird, dark,
Tingling.
calm, like tingle that like enters your bloodstream, and you can feel it. Like if you hit a cigarette right now, if I was to light a cigarette just like that and hit it right now, you can almost feel it, like
instantly.
Yeah, have you ever taken like a painkiller? Like
That's exactly
a pain
what
pill?
it feels like.
I'm almost equating it to like opioids or something. Like,
But it only lasts. It's short,
well, that's why you smoke a shitload of them,
Dude, I was so
it's like
pissed.
cocaine.
I can't
like
tell. I can't
heroin,
even tell you
dude.
how many
Heroin.
I smoked on New Year's.
You
I
smoke
was-
cigs?
Yeah.
You were cigging it up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yes. I was drunk as hell. And
I love champagne.
dude, I was just drinking fucking straight up beer. I was pissed. Anyway,
Drinking beer and
I was
piss.
drinking free beer. I was so mad. I'm a fucking piece of shit. But no, yeah,
This next song is called "Drinking Beer and Pissed." One,
the
two,
thing
three,
though,
go.
it's like the next morning I was just like, oh, that was fucking dumb. Like, I just felt like 10 dicks. Like, I felt horrible. And, you know.
I get it though, and my point was before. It's interesting, like this time of year, this like holiday time of year, I would say like between maybe like Thanksgiving or just a little bit after, and then into like January, middle of January, every year, like I get a little depressed. It just happens. They call it seasonal affective disorder, I believe. And I have it to an extent. I'm not saying it's like terrible or like clinical, but like I get a little down in the dumps around this time of year. And this year was no exception. I've had a long year. A lot of shit has happened in the last year.
Definitely.
And I had some moments, man. Like I had some moments this year, and it's no secret. I mean, I have no problem admitting it, but I felt shitty. And you know what? When I felt real shitty, even though I hadn't had a cigarette in months and months, almost a year at this point, over half a year, over 6 months at this point, like, man, I thought about it. I was like, I'm gonna go ask Adam for a cig. Like, why not? Why not?
But you didn't.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Strong man.
I get nicotine in other ways, but no cigarette. I was like, no, because I didn't want that feeling. I did not want that chasing the dragon, like you said, because I was never a heavy smoker, but I totally got it, especially if I was drinking a beer, relaxing, or going out, you know, being in a smoky environment. But I think when I finally wanted to kick cigarettes for good, I can't be in that smoky environment.
Yeah.
I can't hang out in it.
Yeah.
Like it's a real test and it's hard.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's easy to do shit. And same with like eating better, going to the gym, whatever. It's like, dude, it's fucking hard. And if you feel any little tiny bit of depression on top of that, whether it's seasonal or, you know, whatever, it makes it so much hard.
Being alive.
It's hard.
Being alive is hard.
I never thought that 10 years ago. I used to think that was fucking crazy talk. But as you get older, I feel like that world gets a little bit heavier.
Yeah, it does.
And that body
you want to know why?
wears out
because
a little bit.
Because you start seeing there's a finish line, and we're not at it, but we're coming over the bend, and we can see it. We can see the finish. Like we're not at the finish line. We still got quite a few miles to make it till we get there.
We like blasted through first base, and I'm rounding second. Might be getting close to third at this point. You know, I mean, it depends. You know, don't know.
No, it's running a marathon at the first. Like, this is fucking great. I'm having a great time. And then you come over the hill. Maybe that's why they call it that. I don't know.
Of course, no, because it's a long climb up and then it's a fast road down. That's over the hill. That's the whole point.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Once you're over the hill, it's smooth sailing right into the grave.
Damn, that's
harsh. Because you're spending the first half of your life learning.
No, struggling. But for some people, you're doing this, and then your finish line is up here. It's like you're just a whole time. It's like
for
life
some
fucking
people,
sucks.
For some people, you never leave the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, or you might take
it from the bottom. You're still here.
You're still here.
I wish if you died, you just like froze. Yeah. Like it's like when an old video game freezes. It's just like your computer freezes. No, your computer gets thrown into a fiery pit. Yeah. Forever.
Well, the body is the physical computer. Your brain is your consciousness is the program.
See, I always thought that
it's like the motherboard. Your brain is like the motherboard of
the body, your consciousness, what you think, what Robbie Harris is a program. The body that you're in is just the computer housing it. Your brain is the motherboard inside of it.
See, I always thought that like your brain was the computer, your thoughts were like the internet, you know, and then your body is like the hardware. It's like this is my CD drive over here. Here's my zip drive over here. Here's my floppy disk. You know,
floppy disks, which can turn into a hard drive.
It's all needed. Let me ram it in you. You know, your body is the hardware basically. Your brain is the motherboard. Your consciousness is.
I liken it like this. Have you seen the movie Pacific Rim?
Yes.
Okay. So the dude's inside of a giant fucking robot. Our bodies are the giant robot. The consciousness is us doing all the ninja moves and shit inside of that robot. Trying to make it move. Think about this. Me doing this. Right here. Just moving my hands. Takes nothing to go from my brain to my fucking hands to make my hands do this. They're just doing this. Isn't that not weird to you? I'm not to get like stoner talk, but like that kind of shit. Doing this. And then the fact that I can feel my fingers doing this. It's crazy that this thing exists.
You know what's funny?
Continue. Sorry, my bad. Well, let's just stop.
It's good.
Stop.
It's good.
One time a preacher told me that doing this, pinching your fingers together, is a miracle.
I heard it was a meme.
Yeah, it is a meme. That's closer to the reality.
I will fight you.
But like, it's funny because at the time I was like not a person, and I was just like, oh yes, oh you're so right. And now I'm just like,
were you Asian?
Yes.
were you fucking John Lennon?
Oh yeah, get it. Oh yes, no, yes. No. But now, just like, no, dude, that's just how your body works.
No, like now I'm starting to think that preachers get like they get pamphlets passed out to them in the mail.
Is it like they're all full of shit?
No, they're all full of shit. But like they all get handed out like the same thing. Here's what you're going to preach this week. Yeah, because I had a preacher do that same thing.
Same thing.
Kids, do this.
It's weak as fuck.
Do this. It's that right there. It's a miracle.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's evolution. Get the fuck out of my life, please.
It's like Blue Apron, but for preachers. Like you just get like your doled out portions, your portions of faith. Yeah, you know, it's like, yeah, go ahead and throw these up on the congregation. Take their money.
We put in
which
some,
is fine.
We put in some transparencies that you can put up on the.
Oh, the transparencies!
You know nothing about transparencies.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
in school, we still had them. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
like the old school overhead projector.
Yeah, dude, it was just like this big clunky fucking dinosaur machine.
It was like brown and like
It
beige.
was brown
It's a
and
light bulb
beige.
and a reflective.
Yeah,
It's all it
just
is.
like, the screen that came down and just fucking just like the millions of see-through sheets that you'd fucking
I don't want
you'd
kids
run up and draw your name on it and just fucking be on the board.
I don't
You're
want
like,
kids today,
like,
but kids today, no idea about transparencies.
Probably not.
You think
Well,
a 13-year-old today, if you showed him a
it
piece of
depends on where they live.
that's tragedy.
Does it have like chords and Bible songs underneath
Yeah.
it? Like, all right, next we're gonna do "Lord, I Lift Your Name on
You
High."
just slide it.
All
That's
right.
exactly.
Slide that Joker in there.
Yeah, and it's got the lyrics
Yeah.
and
A
then
lot
the
of
G, C, D right
E
there.
minor,
Even though that's
perhaps.
all you need.
Yeah.
It depends on really like I mean, when I was in middle school, we still had them. They were nicer. They were white and not beige.
Ooh.
They were
beige
white
with
and black.
that chrome top.
But yeah, dude. I mean, like the thing is there's still like, if you have one of these stupid piece of shit projector machine things that has been there at the school for like
Forever.
since the 80s.
Think about John Projector, the guy who created the projector screen.
Yeah, of
the
course.
transfer machine.
John Projector.
John Projector.
That was his name.
That dude was banking for a very long time.
Yeah.
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, still going hard in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Transparency, or sorry, Mr. Projector, Mr. Transparency, you guys in the same room.
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys. iPads. Fuck!
Yeah.
They're done. You're done.
They're
Business tanks.
They're not, because we live in Oklahoma and our government doesn't give our fucking
That's very
schools
true.
any
Yeah.
money.
That's true.
So they still got fucking Johnny Projector seat over here, just like needing these see-through fucking papers that don't make sense. Like,
Yeah, someone's
It's-
still got to be making those see-through papers.
Oh, dude,
Of course.
all the time,
Yeah.
all the time. I mean, people make them for fucking t-shirts, and they also still give them to your fucking teacher.
That's true.
who deserves way more money.
You
Like,
can burn screens with those.
yeah, it's
Crazy.
the best way to do it. It's just, it's fucking bullshit. It's fucking
so weird.
bullshit. Living here, the older I get, living in Oklahoma pisses me off because I'm just like,
You'll come back around.
Yeah,
You'll
it's just-
come
no,
back
yeah,
around.
I know.
I remember
I'm
my
sure.
20s, like, but
Fuck this state.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going to
just like-
California.
It's just like, okay, so we're all fucking stupid as shit already. You're gonna make us more stupid? Like,
by using outdated shit.
yeah, like why are we still doing this? And they're like, oh no, it's fine. No, it's fucking not.
No,
like,
just take the Iowa test, which means absolutely fucking
it
nothing.
doesn't mean fucking shit. If you fail that, you still fucking go to school. They're still just
Yeah.
like, oh, he's retarded, but fourth grade. It's like, why? Are you fucking kidding
Well,
me?
the Iowa test is just so the school can make money. That has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, but where's that fucking... The money's not going to lunches. It's not going to Johnny Projector Seed. Like, where's it fucking going, dude?
Oh, it's going to whatever is making the most money. Sports, usually.
Yeah.
Probably lying in the pockets of Johnny Iowa, you know?
It's a
Iowa.
fucking... It's a bummer. You know, and...
Hey, you know what? Education system, it's a bummer.
Hey,
a
you know what?
fucking
Hold
bummer.
on. School sucks.
I
Right?
only went to one. I only went to one school that actually had like quote unquote sports. Like elementary school didn't have sports.
What?
My middle school, yeah, my middle school had a basketball team, football team. It was a charter school, and then my high school, like people were just like getting high or doing heroin.
Sounds
and,
like a great school. Was it Seattle High?
No, it was fucking, I don't know. It was cool, but like you could do rugby or you could do ultimate frisbee, and neither of them had anything to really do with the school.
That's a stoner school.
Yeah, dude. Like,
We got ultimate frisbee.
Yeah.
How good are you, Mario Kart, man?
yeah, it was pretty
I
cool.
lettered in it.
I don't
A
know.
letter to Mario Kart.
M.
No, that just gave me a fucking thought of, I remember being in elementary school, 3rd grade to be exact, trying out for a football team and not making it because I don't know it. But 3rd grade in football?
I played Pee Wee football.
Dude,
Pee Wee football.
Aw. little Robbie.
they're toddlers. You're putting pads on toddlers.
Hey, I have a great idea for your developing brain. Let's slam it into another one. Like, just hit them together.
They
Yeah.
got pads, and
And-
they're the shittiest pads.
And not score, not do anything
No,
cool.
no,
There's no
no,
like,
no.
there's no like pick six or like, you know, a long field goal. It's literally just slam your kids
it's
into
like
each other.
12 kids smashing their faces together and they all cry after. Like, that's all it is.
But they get those orange slices, though.
7-year-old dipshit, he ain't going to throw that football to anybody. No one's catching it. It's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to throw a perfect spiral and he's going to catch it.
Fuck, because he's 7.
Yeah, he's like, going to run it every fucking time.
Yeah, dude, every time.
Kids can't play. Kids don't play football.
No.
The whole thing just looks like a fucking blooper reel.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, if you have it up high enough that people look like regular people.
They had a great time. And then we wonder why our dads were so mean. Because they had to go to watch a fucking game of you being a fucking dipshit for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Thank God for dads.
Hey, it's my
and
day
moms.
off. Oh, cool. You want to know on my Saturday? I want to wake up early to go see my dipshit kid, to go slam his head into another dipshit kid.
Dude, you know, I've not really thought about that until lately, which is like, you know, you think about like, do I want a kid? Do you really want to have a kid?
No.
Right. I know you don't. We've talked about it.
No, here's the thing. My wife and I...
My wife.
I'll back up. A conversation has been had about having kids, not having them.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. Hey, at least you did it in real life and not on a fucking screen.
I'll put my dick up. Sorry.
So kids, I got baby fever. I love babies. Babies are awesome. Babies and toddlers are cute as shit. But I also know that, as I know that we are all mortal and we all die, we all age. So that cute baby will be a cute toddler, and then it's going to be a fucking asshole forever.
Or not.
But they're going to be in there.
It might be the next president of the United States.
But it's still
Never.
No, it's not.
But
it's just
probably not.
Yes.
Like,
more than like 97% not.
You never hear that. It's like, you know what? That child that you aborted, or that you gave away, or that you chose not to have, could be the next president of the United States.
You know what is funny though? Real quick, I've heard like on the radio, people are like, "Oh, adopt kids. Don't keep having kids." Blah 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 blah, and then they go through the list of people who have been adopted that have made a difference. The person who gave up fucking John Lennon has got to be fucking sad about it.
You'd have been
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, I think Martin Luther King was also adopted. Just like,
but what they don't
you
say
fucked up,
is,
my guy. Like,
is also if there's such things like alternate reality, then there's the reality where that child wasn't aborted or given up or whatever, and that kid grew up to be a child molesting janitor.
right.
Can we stop saying that child was aborted? Because I would rather say like that little lump of cells was
That
aborted.
lump of cells did not grow into a giant turd lump of cells into a living being. We have a population problem on this planet that no one's really addressing.
I feel like people are talking about it, just not the right people are talking about it.
True.
So I'm down like with the idea of having a kid.
Right.
Right? Maybe 2, maybe a couple of them.
Maybe like 6 kids.
For me,
Maybe I want to be the old father who lives in a shoe.
Maybe I'm gonna
had so many
get a
kids.
farm and I'm gonna have all these kids. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep her milked up and pregnant the whole time, like a dog breeder. Like one comes out, another gets stuck in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep them titties full and that belly big and that muff hairy, and I'm just gonna keep her in labor.
So
Irish twins.
That's what they
Irish
used to do.
Triplets. No,
That's what a woman was used for.
that
back
is
in
her
the day.
role, is to to get fucked really hard when
Why does that
I
be
want
hard?
it, and then shit out that kid, and we're doing it again, like right off the bat, because I have to populate this flat earth. I have to get my fucking seed out there, because you know what? I have to spread the family name. I have to put my name on another person on a piece of paper.
What that stems
forever.
down to.
So we edit here, right?
That
Yeah, we'll put this at the beginning.
That stems down to paranoia. It stems down to, I'm gonna die. I gotta it's selfishness, really. My name has to be out there. Not giving a shit about that you're like we talked about.
My history of heart disease and stroke has to be passed on.
Yeah.
No, it's not thinking about what you're putting into that body. Yes, it's a cute baby. It goo goo gagas. Oh, it's so cute. There's a fucking thing inside of there. There's a consciousness inside of there.
All kidding aside, like a kid, too, fine. But like, there's somebody that lives down the street from me, and they're like, they have a Rick Santorum sticker on the back of their.
Are they lower socioeconomic people?
They're like medium. They're medium rare. Let's just put it that way. Like, yeah, they ain't raw, but they ain't well done either.
Upper lower class. I can't even say that.
Man,
right.
kind of. Rick Santorum sticker.
On what kind of a car?
Okay, well,
and again, it doesn't mean anything what you drive.
So the sticker is on the broken down beige, like Astro van in front of their
Tan
house.
Astro van.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then they have a second tan Astro van that looks exactly like the other one, and that one's hanging on by a thread. Like bald tires, no maintenance.
Loved it so much, had to get 2 of them.
Doesn't that say a lot about someone? I was driving today and I saw a Trump sticker on a busted ass like 1997 Isuzu Rodeo. Like, but it's a brand new Trump sticker. Like, you tell you just put that on there. Like, he ain't fighting for you, man.
Yeah.
The millionaire is not fighting for your busted ass Isuzu Rodeo. Sorry, it's just not.
It's just not happening.
It's not happening.
If I was in a modern Dallas, the TV show, and I was like a 30, 35-year-old like oil tycoon or 25, whatever, and I was like getting it and making a shitload of money and fuck regulations and yes to cheap labor or whatever. Well, I guess the labor wouldn't be cheap if there was a wall built. So I don't get the catch-22 of that shit.
Oh, the wall's not getting built.
Oh, you know why it's not getting built? Because labor is cheap. Same thing with China. We got to bring all the jobs from China back over here. You bring the job to China, iPhones are going to be 10 grand. Ain't going to fucking happen. We're not going to make them.
Here's my thing.
Why do we get so political?
No, it's fine. But
we haven't been lately.
No.
I say lately like I've been on the show. We haven't since I've been on the show. This is the first time it's happened.
Going way back like 5 episodes ago, back into the old times.
Hey, man. Wow. No, you're right, though.
Like, Trump wrote a book called The Art of the Deal.
Well, he really didn't even write it.
He did not write that book.
Fuck both of you. I'm starting my own podcast. Here's the deal.
I'm sorry.
But no, actually, the
deal is...
No, here's the thing. That makes what you're about to say even better. Right. That he lied and said he wrote this book.
He got his photo taken for the jacket.
Yeah.
He signed his name for the back on the print where it puts the little
back
synopsis.
When the orange was somewhat brown.
Yeah. Wait, is that like an Obama joke?
His hair.
Oh. He released this book called The Art of the Deal. He has a show called The Apprentice where people undercut each other and this and that, and they fight this game show to the top. He's doing the same to the rubes. He got them like hook, line, and sinker. Got all the rubes. Got some of the rich people too. Got some of whatever the people that want to change, whatever the trolls out there. He hooked them too. And then he's fucking flipping the script on everybody and fucking over the people that he tricked. Is that not the art of the deal?
That is the art of the deal. The art of the deal really, it comes down to make the person you're making a deal with think that they're getting a better deal than you are.
While you maximize your own profit.
Exactly.
Like what businessman, like let's say Anthem Brewing. Perfect beer for Trump voting. You drink 15 of these Ouroboros, right? And then
you go to sleep outside.
You shit your pants. You shit your pants. And
fall asleep naked
for
in your
Trump.
bed.
Yeah, you fall asleep in the street.
What if they're making this beer though, and they're like, you know what? This is some good beer. This is the greatest beer of all time. But they're like, you know what? Instead of selling this for $3 a can, we're only going to sell it for $2, because that's all we should charge for it. No, we're going to sell it for $3.25. Make more money. It's a premium price, so it's a premium product. So like John Taffer over here.
But Trump would do it for $4.
Or whatever. He's going to, what I'm saying is the businessman is going to make the most profit as possible. And that's what the guy is doing.
But
and
here's
like,
the thing.
I have family who like him still. I'm like, you've been had.
Have you gone back and watched interviews with him back in the day? He was articulate-ish. He spoke better. He's getting old. His brain is shutting down. Like he's an old man. So he will say not only is he fucking you over and magicianing your ass, he's showing his hand as he's doing it by saying things like, the new tax bill's passed. I'm gonna lose a lot of money, by the way. This is really bad for me. Like, dude, don't fucking say that. Just be like, passing this bill, great. You're getting full.
Did you see the video of him like way back where they asked him about like if he would ever run for president? And
he said like, he'd run Republican because Republicans are stupid.
Yep. That's exactly what he said, and that's what he's doing. And like, I guess no Republican ever has seen that video, and it's just like, he wasn't full of shit, dude. He just did it. Like, he
fake news.
Yeah, fake news.
They superimposed my voice. They did the fake news.
No, but the thing is he'll go off about fake news, but he can't deny what came out of his mouth on the news.
Yeah.
Well, he also says that news should stop reporting things. Stop finding things out.
Right.
Quote said that.
Yeah.
Stop finding things out.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't want to get super political. It is a new year.
Let's bring it back. Hey, it's 2018, guys.
Did you guys have any resolutions or ideas at a resolution?
I did.
What you
got,
bro?
I don't have any like solid, like I wrote them down, but like, and some of them sound ridiculous, but it's fine. Like I do want to eat better. Really, I want to get back in the swing of things where I was a couple months ago. Some shit happened to me, and like it threw me off pretty bad. And we were talking about this earlier, like getting older and stuff like that, and like sort of like seeing the top of the hill, right? For me, and I feel like it's weird, and this is gonna make me sound weird, but like I feel like I'm probably sadder than I've ever been before right now. Like I am definitely like, I'm not like a huge bummer dude, but like I definitely, you know, when you know that you've been happier before,
yeah,
that's where I'm at, and that's where I've been for the past couple months. I'm just like, yeah, I've seen better, and then like the next day is like, I've still seen better, and then it's just like,
that's a very interesting way of talking about depression, because that's exactly what it is. It's like, I've been happier before. Why do I not feel that happy now? I know what you mean.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, it doesn't always suck.
No.
But
it sucks now.
It sucks. And like right now, I'm happy. I'm good. I'm having fun.
All right.
But I'm sadder more than I used to be. Like,
you're sadder more than you are.
It's more consistent, you know?
More consistent sadness?
Yeah. And
wow, that's a great album title. Give me an acoustic guitar. I'm going to write 18 songs right now.
Way to be emo.
And, you know, I'm not super bummed about it. I don't know. And like this year, what I really, like one of my things was like, I'm going to learn how to be happy with just myself.
Exactly.
You know?
I think it's good for you to do that. I mean, it's good to, I'm not going to say relish in the sadness, but like feel it and know what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then take that and then make yourself better because of it. You know, they always say that, well, you know, all things happen for a reason.
Yeah. But like for me though, it's like I would never I've been around it before, so I would never say that I'm depressed. I'm just a little sad boy right now.
Okay.
But the way that I normally deal with that is like, and I was talking to you about this today, I just jump into relationships. And it's not like I jump into bad relationships or anything like this. I'm just like, I've been in 3 relationships in 9 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay in those relationships. No, because I stay in those relationships for 3 years.
Yeah.
They're like your balls. They're real long.
Yeah. So like, and now I'm at the point where I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't just keep fucking doing this because I've been doing it for so long.
You'll find yourself getting in a pattern if you do. I did that for a very long time.
That's what I've been doing. And I would like to, like, and it's not like that I'm upset that that's what I've been doing. I just want to, you know, see what it's like to not do that. Just like, you know, just kind of make myself be happy and just like see what fucking happens. Because like I said earlier to you in the car, it's like I can be happy with just myself, but then somebody comes along that I like get along with and like and blah blah blah, and I just jump into that because I'm like, I'm happy now. but I could be happier. It's like, well, you could probably be happier than you are right now. Just by yourself. You just got to give yourself more than fucking a month to not, be with anybody.
But isn't that everything though? I get the relationship side of it because it's actually a physical person.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing of like, oh man, I bought this car. It's dope. I bought this new car. And then like a month later, like, yeah, but there are nicer cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing with like being in a relationship. What it has to be is, it's a friendship before it's anything else. Like it's, my problem was I would jump into like the physicality of it first. Like, fuck. And like, oh, this sex is great. Fucking don't even know who the fucking person is. You're just, that's it. And then before you know it, like 3-4 months in, you're like, I don't fucking know who this person is at all.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate real quick, though.
Yeah.
Being once removed from a marriage, the sex is also important.
Very important.
Yeah. Attraction. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody says, be friends first. And I get that. Of course.
No, I'm not saying have a friendship first. I'm saying, like, make sure that your friendship is strong in that same thing.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. But you also want to fuck your friend.
Oh, yeah.
That friend.
Hard.
That one friend. You just really want to get in there.
Rob had a pussy. I mean, I'd fuck it.
I know. Use my mouth.
All right, let's do it.
All right, see you guys next week. No, but I'm saying, like, I totally agree with being able to have a good time with someone and to do nothing with someone and be happy in that nothingness. Yeah. I feel like some people, and I've been in these shoes, but like some people or some relationships, like you constantly have to be doing something and taking photos of it and sharing it. And
I never got that. Why do you have to take pictures of everything?
Because people got to know what you're doing or else they're not going to know.
You don't want to know what I'm doing right now.
No.
Like literally right now. No.
Our dicks are out.
You don't got to know.
Yeah. Like you don't got to know.
I feel like if the more pictures, and this is probably wrong, the more pictures you take with your significant other, the less your relationship. Like, I don't know. It's just like, why you got to show me all this?
What are you hiding? What are you hiding?
So important to you?
Yeah.
But it's not a constant.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. Like, to an extent, like there's some give and take to that.
Definitely. But if you're posting a picture every day with bae, that's not a real
hashtagging bae.
Yeah, I'm just like,
if you use hashtag bae and mean it, you're not.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
But I get people that take pictures. I mean, I've done it too, but I just don't take that many. And my last relationship, we were like, we should take more pictures. We should try.
Why? Why? To prove to yourself or other people? Or
it goes back to what we were saying before. Proving something to yourself. It's making yourself feel better, like going to the gym, making yourself feel better, look better. Yeah. Or also like, I don't want people to think that we're not this great couple, so let's take pictures.
For me, it wasn't that though.
Yeah.
For me,
like to have memories of the thing where you're doing something cool.
So
it's not like we're at Subway. Eat fresh.
It wouldn't be that.
Hashtag eat fresh.
Yeah.
Hashtag eat fresh.
For me, it was just like, I don't post a whole lot of shit on Facebook. And normally, I've been posting more lately, but I don't post a lot of stuff to Instagram. Mm-hmm. I just, like, I don't take a lot of pictures on my phone. I have, like, one of those stupid, like, Instax cameras now. And I've got a fuckload of just, like, little pictures.
Those are great.
And for me, I think what it is I like to collect things.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like if I take a picture with that camera, it's like I make a physical representation of this memory.
Thing, yeah.
So I like to keep it.
A little token.
Yeah. And I just wanted, like, for me, I don't know what it was for her. I think it was definitely the same. Is like, I just wanted to be able to capture those moments, but we were like, I don't know, we were busy just fucking living them. So it's just, I feel like if you got to stop doing what you're doing to take this picture, it's just like, was it really that special then? If you could stop and...
But see, we can't be that jaded, because of course it is to some people.
Yeah.
And it has been to me, it has been to you, it has been to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But there is a saturation point. Like there is a happy medium.
Yeah.
There is those whitey tidies right before you get in bed.
Right.
Like there's that perfect moment.
You're totally right. Yeah.
But you can spot a pig from a mile away.
Yeah.
Like you can totally,
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to say
Kid Rock reference.
Oh, shit. Oh, God damn. You're totally, and then you dabbed on it.
It's,
Hey, that was in Ezekiel, and then he dabbed on it, and then Christ dabbed on it,
And then he dabbed on it.
And on the 8th day, he dabbed.
And then on the 8th, he did a dab. Look, I just made all these things. A dab.
Dabbing on the fucking entire universe.
On everything.
And every universe.
On all the existence of everything.
Wait, so there's solar system,
Yeah.
galaxy,
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
What's after that?
multiverses.
Just Jesus
And then multiverse.
dab.
dabbing on a fucking what are the prayer biscuits?
Well, there's
what are those things
universes
called?
within
The fucking
universes. A prayer biscuit, his body,
what's
the
it called?
body of Christ.
Communion wafer.
Can I
That's
get
what I meant to say.
Can I get a prayer biscuit, please?
Get a prayer biscuit.
Did you have a resolution?
No, I actually didn't even fucking think about it at all.
He thinks he's fucking perfect, dude.
I'm not perfect. The thing is, the things that I want to
Perfect face
the things that I would
Montgomery.
like to fix or change are things that I can't really change.
What does that mean?
I can't change the fact that I'm going to die. I can't change the fact that like mortality.
There's got to be more than just like 2018. Never gonna die.
Never gonna die. No. It.
You know what
Actually,
I said? You know what I
can.
said to myself? You know what I said to myself?
What?
I spent New Year's Eve with Kate. Had a fucking low key, dope ass New Year's Eve.
You had a
sounds
Loki New
nice.
Year's Eve.
I had the lowest key.
No. Did you
New
put on
Year's
like
Eve.
the Loki horns and?
Oh, good one.
Oh God. Damn it, Josh.
The terrible joke.
Loki.
Speaking of shitty Marvel movies, continue.
Thor?
I think you're hating a little too much on Marvel,
Dude, Thor and Thor Dark World were shitty.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So I had a really low key New Year's Eve. Fucking great time. Driving home the next morning, coming back to my house, you know, I had the day off and then had to go back to work, back to the grind today. You know what I said to myself? You made it another year.
Oh,
I said it
my
Out loud to
God.
yourself or internally?
Like in between, like I got like a half between out loud and internal.
Do you ever talk to yourself like that?
Once a week.
Kind of like a, well, I guess we're doing this now.
That's a fucking dad. Yeah. Nothing shows your age when you're like, oh, fuck. All right. Like, yeah. So
You made another year.
I did. And God damn it, I hope I make another one.
I had a conversation with a dad today at work, a literal dad. His daughter came in the store with him. And I was like, how you doing? You know, just doing your typical thing. Doing good. How about you? I'm like, good, man. Made another year. He goes, yeah, we did. Like I had a look, like a distant look off. I'm like, wow, okay, man. Well,
What? That dad
Have
has
a
a
good
daughter.
one.
He's seen some shit.
Man, can
we
I
did.
real quick? I just want to say that I can't wait to get older to just like get some of those dadisms. Like my grandpa, he says this every fucking time I'm with him. Someone's like, you know, like, how are you doing today? How's your day going? He was like, well, I woke up above ground, so it's a good day.
yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah.
You can't, like, there's nowhere to go. I mean, like, if you have that mentality,
Yeah.
how's every day not going to be great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you wake up and you're like, I woke up. Fuck yeah. Like,
I'm
sick,
not-
dude.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead.
I'm not
Yet.
dead yet. Yeah, he's just like, well, I'm breathing, so.
But to me, like that, I think that's the thing of like, they like, you know, they suck everything out of, suck the marrow out of life and all that shit. Like that's what it should. That's another reason to keep your body maintained. That way, when you're like 60, 70, 80, if you lived, and with the technology and science advancing, we very may well live to be in our hundreds. Like
Yeah,
Honda
that's gonna
Rids.
be
Not
terrible.
you or I.
No, but
maybe
Dylan
Dylan, yeah.
Fucking
dab.
Boobank's over here. He's gonna live to be like 150.
Boo-banked, I'm going to hit you
The
in the throat.
bicentennial man.
But no, if you maintain your body enough, then you could be like 85 and be like, oh, I woke up today. What have I done? I'm going to go skydiving. Let's
No.
fucking go skydiving.
Dude, my
I'd rather
grandpa-
die.
Dude,
I'd
then
rather die.
skydive?
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
At this point,
Why? Because
yes.
you might?
Because I would shit my brand new tidy whities. I'd go
That's why you-
skydiving right
you
before
grab
bed.
2 pair.
Dylan, would you skydive?
Hell no.
What?
No. I just got over a weird, shitty fear of flying in planes.
I got a weird shit. I got over weird
You know,
shit.
If
No, we talked
I
about
could
that last
probably
time,
be
but yeah.
coerced into doing it, but you know what?
Did you say coerced?
Yes.
2 horses.
No, coerced.
Coerced. Continue.
I believe it's coerced, but go on.
Whoops. Okay, so
Rewind.
a thing that I love though also about my grandpa is the things he says, but he's getting to 70. And just now he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make fucking chairs out of wood. I'm like, you're just gonna get into woodworking? And he's just like,
Yep.
I'm gonna work. I'm retired from fucking the army. I'm retired from Home Depot. I'm going to work part-time at O'Reilly's, and then I'm going to make chairs and sell them for $150 a piece.
Fucking dope.
That's so sick to have that fucking... He gets, like, money just, like...
For being alive.
For being alive. Every month, they're like, you're still there? Uh-huh. All right, here you go.
You made it this long?
Yeah.
Here's $400.
But here's the thing,
like,
that's when pension and shit meant something.
That
like,
shit is
you can't do that
sick.
anymore.
I mean, we could join the fucking government. Join the
okay,
military.
okay,
If you want.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Don't mean to get dark.
Yeah.
But do you think in fucking 40 years you're going to be able to leave Keeley with any kind of retirement fund that you didn't create?
Oh, I'll just create it, dude.
How about any job?
But any job ever. Your grandpa didn't have to do that though. Your grandpa military,
he
like,
definitely
that is
didn't have
set
to do. That
in
is
set.
set in stone. You can go about doing it.
Yeah, but that's another thing you have to fucking do. That's more money you take out of your paycheck that the goddamn government keeps taking away
All
from
right.
you.
I thought we weren't getting political.
Anyways.
Oh my God.
I just want to be able to fucking build things out of wood one day.
No, that'd be super dope.
And that's what's cool is like when I go over there and when I go to Tulsa sometimes, if he's not doing anything and I got no plans other than hanging out with them, like, hey, let's go out.
I mean, you're a crafty gentleman. You made that box.
That was grandpa, though, right?
No.
Oh.
No. He was there with me. He just like...
I mean, you were using his tools.
I was... Oh, definitely.
You were in his shop.
However,
But
your grandpa was making chairs. You can help him make chairs.
Yeah.
He didn't like hold your hand on the saw.
No. We got...
He gave him a plastic play school saw. Like,
what was
you
cool...
do what I'm doing.
Yeah. What was cool is we grabbed one big 2x4 of cedar, and I was just like, let's make it a box. Let's make a box out of that. He was just like, out of just this? Like, yeah, let's see what we can do with just this one piece. And he and I just cut this bitch up and made it into a box. And then we like learned how to make a dice tray. It was just like really fun, cool stuff. Like I'm always gonna remember that.
Yeah, and so are you gonna want to learn to do furniture with your grandpa?
Oh yeah,
because
we've already talked about it.
That's super dope. And
that's
where the and sons thing comes in. I remember being a kid and like my dad wanted to do that. My dad was military, retired. He went to school for heating and air conditioning.
Yeah,
got a certification in that. He really wanted to do that and have a Montgomery and Sons heating and air conditioning company.
That sounds so good, Montgomery and Sons.
That sounds.
That's a good name.
It's great.
Such a good
So now
name,
my dad's
dude.
too old to do it, but he could probably invest in it and be like, hey, why don't we just continue what you wanted to do? I'll go do that. And it'll be Montgomery and Sons. It'll be me, and I'll take my brother's kid because my brother ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Or I just pop a fucking kid out
of your urethra,
or I just hire some fucking kid to help.
Meatus.
There you go. It's the tip of your dick, pretty much.
No.
So where the piss comes out.
It's where the pee comes out of your peckerhead.
Yeah, that's a real term.
Yeah.
The meatus,
scientific, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's spelled a certain way. I'm not exactly sure, but this word came up the other day.
Meatus.
Going back to the Montgomery and Sons, though, what if your dad, Joe Montgomery, he just like put his name on it, like he signed the paper,
the documents,
maybe put up a little cash.
He is president, chairman, CEO.
Yes, founder.
And the sons are the ones who run the day to day.
That's
exactly like what I thought. Meat.
So the meatus, let's see, it's in anatomy, a meatus, plural, means meatus or meatuses, a natural body opening or canal. The external acoustic meatus, opening of the ear canal.
Nice.
Auditory meatus. We have the urinary meatus, which is the opening of the urethra, situated on the from here it looks like it says giant penis. The glans penis in males, and see, the meatus is gender binary. The vulva in females.
The superior meatus, the middle meatus,
It's
and
basically,
inferior meatus
it's
in the
literally your dick hole.
Yeah.
Like, it's where the pee-pee comes
nose.
out.
Yeah, but the word meatus sounds made up. Fucking
It sounds like just a bunch of loose meat on a plate.
Like an Arby's roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they play at the shop?
Meatus. Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, we have to wrap up. We went way over our
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry, guys.
Any parting
This was
words tonight? We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot on the list. We'll save it for next
It's a
week.
ridiculous episode, and I apologize.
No, it's been good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New Year, same old boys.
Yeah, just, be yourself.
If you want to
Come
meet us,
original.
whoa, I like that. If you want to meet us, email us. boys@boyspodcast.com.
MEET or ME? Because if you want like a dick pic, oh shit, that could be a new thing. Meatus. It's a dick pic. Click. Dick pic without saying the word dick pic.
Yeah.
Just to meet us.
But
Give
it's
me meatus.
just like if you take your phone, you
And
use
the
the
tip of the-
flash
On the-
into your dick hole.
Yeah.
Like when you were a kid
Yeah.
and you'd put a flashlight on your palm and you'd
Yeah.
see the meatus.
Yeah,
in
that's,
there. Yeah.
that's real gross.
All right. We will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. If you made
Thanks,
it this
guys.
far, appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.